In today's data-centric world, many businesses have one or more core business applications. One of our clients is using such an application. This is an ERP application that allows a manufacturing business to track orders through all phases of production and fulfillment processing. For example, using this ERP system, you can search for an order based on order number or other criteria. Here is an example of a test order. We can see all the information about that order. This allows team members to track the order fulfillment process well. Often, these business applications provide a range of reporting and analysis tools out of the box, but custom reports or data exports require programming or third-party solutions. As an example, in this application you can view various reports that are available. I've selected sales reports and I've set some criteria that allow me to look at sales reporting for a specified date range. This type of reporting is very useful because it's directly connected to the data that is accumulated for tracking order processing in the ERP application. As has been common for our customers, this particular client had a need for reports that were not available within the ERP system. They requested that we help them produce standalone reports or spreadsheet solutions that would allow supplemental data analysis. In this particular instance, we were asked by one of the members of their production team to work with them on a report that was used in production to accumulate production totals. The production manager had been manually entering data into the spreadsheet so that totals would be available for decision makers and top-level executives to make high-level decisions regarding overall production goals. This spreadsheet was to provide information regarding what was being produced in a given period of time and what kind of productivity was being accomplished. With data accumulated over time, the production manager and executives would be able to make comparisons between periods of time and products produced. In past, this particular spreadsheet report required a fair amount of time for the production manager to enter data. He would enter these data points into rows in this spreadsheet, and as you can see in this sheet, there are thousands of rows. Almost 20,000 rows of data, and this report is no longer being used. So if it was current, there would be significantly more than 20,000 rows, because this was last updated approximately 4 years ago. One of the significant issues with the deployed solution was the time required for the production manager to input the data. Another issue was that data entry of the summarized data was prone to error, meaning that as careful as the production manager might be, over time data could be incorrectly entered, or sometimes duplicated data could be entered. Because there were several steps in producing the various data summaries, duplications or mathematical errors could cause two instances of the same data point to disagree. Now, all of that data was in the ERP system and was available because it was built on an industry standard database foundation. In this case, Microsoft TSQL or Transact SQL. We determined that their spreadsheet could theoretically have been connected to the data source behind the ERP system, and that's what they originally requested us to do. We've implemented such solutions to connect presentation applications like Excel and databases a number of times, and there are cases in which this approach provides a good solution for the user's needs. In this case, we realized that the actual need was for a more substantial and extendable solution.